Where's that paper? Alright, this is for the New York State Attorney General's office. I'm filing a complaint against Hewlett Packard on this computer. My mother's 84 years old. They sell her the computer. The computer has been nothing but trouble since we got it, number one. Anyhow, this is the original hard drive. You see this? Restore your system without disks. That will not work without this original hard drive. So we'll forget that. Anyway, we go to Best Buy and buy a brand new hard drive. There's the receipt, there's the box. This is the hard drive. Best Buy tells you, oh, this will work in that laptop. So I'm going to stick this in here and show you how it works. Stick the hard drive in. There we go. Then you open up, turn the computer on, open up this DVD. Okay. See these? Hewlett Packard says this is the operating system, and they mail me 3 of them for $29 plus tax. There's the envelopes back there. 3 of them in 1 week. They keep giving me the runaround that these are the original restore discs. Well, we take the restore disc out of here and we stick it in the laptop. There you go. Now, we got to press any key. See, it says up here under this, no bootable device, insert boot disk and press any key. Okay. We put the bootable disk in here and we press the key. There we go. This is what happens. Windows is loading. I forgot. When it gets through loading, you'll see exactly what this thing is doing. Nothing. Mind you, this computer is not that old. Here is the original receipt for the computer from Best Buy. Best Buy also doesn't tell you that you can't use this. They just sell it to you. You can buy every hard drive in the store and you cannot use it. But their little scam is they're in cahoots with Hewlett Packard because they tell you they can fix it for you for $159. Hewlett Packard tells me they want $350 to fix it. The only way you can fix this is it's got a hidden partition on the hard drive, so you cannot change your hard drive on it. They did that so that they can rip you off and charge you money to put that hidden partition on the hard drive so you can use this computer. They say it's because of piracy. The only piracy here is Hewlett Packard and Best Buy. They're the pirates. They're ripping you off by doing this. An 84-year-old woman is not going to pirate anything. She's just trying to get her laptop to work again by putting a new hard drive in. But you can't do that without paying blackmail to Hewlett Packard and Best Buy. This is what happens after you put that disk in. Now it's loaded the disk. It says Microsoft Corporation. Of course, they're probably involved in this too. Flashes your, it says on here, error. This PC is not supported by the system recovery disks. You will not be able to continue to recover your system with these disks. The reason for that is it has a hidden partition on the original disk. So you have to pay these pirates for the privilege of putting in a new disk. You could buy every disc in a store. You can't restore the computer. So who's the pirates? They're ripping you off. They're forcing you to pay more than half the price of the computer to restore it or to buy a new one. This is a bunch of BS. I've restored computers for 12 years. No problem. Can't do it with this. Anyway, they give you all this BS. Here's the serial number, here's the part number of the computer, this is the model number of the computer. Okay. It's got Windows Vista, here's the serial number for Windows Vista, which they never give you that CD. You have to download it or buy it. See this guy here? Don't waste your time talking to the people in the Philippines or in India. If you call this number, 1-800-877-917-4380, and you can go for extension 93 and talk to this Donald. He speaks English. The rest of them you don't understand. Anyway, he's the one that tells me that I have to pay blood money to Hewlett Packard, like to get this restored. There's no way I can fix this computer without paying them $350. Another thing, this whole deal here is that they're trying to, it's like the Ford Motor Company selling you a car. You buy the car and the battery goes dead. They got an electronic chip in that battery. Oh, you cannot buy a battery from somebody else and put it in that car to start that car. Oh no, you got to go to Ford Motor Company, pay $500 for a new battery. That's what this is leading up to. So when you get there and you buy the car will never start unless you buy the new Ford Motor Company or Toyota, for example, new battery, Well, that's what this is trying to do. They're trying to rob you. They're charging blackmail for you to use this computer. They're blackmailing you. That's simple as that. I'm going to put this on YouTube along with sending it to the Attorney General's office just to see what they're going to do about it. But this is robbing people of their money for nothing, because anybody can put a new hard drive in their computer and restore it with the original disk. If this is the original disk, it should restore the computer, but they left out that hidden partition in this disk so that only they can restore it. They're ripping you off. They're ripping my mother off, and I'm fed up with it. So never buy a Hewlett Packard computer. Never. Better off getting a Linux operating system than this. But anyway, this is what they've done, and I'm ticked. That's all you can do with this laptop. You can never use it again unless you pay them $350 or buy a new computer. Well, I'm sure, I'll guarantee you right now, she will never own another Hewlett Packard laptop or computer or printer, which they're also doing the same thing with printers. You can't even refill the cartridges anymore or they won't print. This is blackmail. They're blackmailing you into doing something. So next week you'll find Ford Motor Company and Toyota doing this with the batteries and the tires on the car, so that you can't change the tires or the battery. You're stuck having to pay blackmail to them or buy a new car. Anyway, this is the invoices that Hewlett Packard sent, and the thing that really gets me is they lie about the whole damn thing. They're lying. They don't tell you about the hidden partition. They just sell you this stuff. Best Buy sells you the hard drive. They don't tell you that you cannot get that computer to work again. No, they sell you this stuff and then make you sit there wondering why it won't work and arguing with them. Then you got to put up with these Filipinos Indians on the phone and go through all this stupid questions, and when you ask these idiots, are you a technician? Have you ever opened a computer and worked on it? And they go, no. Well, then why do they call you a technician? You know, I want somebody that opened a computer and knows what they're talking about. They never opened one. They just got to reading something off a screen and they can't even speak English. And you got to go through that dog and pony show for 3 hours until you finally work your way up to Mr. Donald. Remember this guy, because he's the guy that speaks English. And he'll lie to you just as much as the next guy. Instead of telling you right out that you have a hidden partition, he won't tell you that. He'll just tell you the only way you can fix that is to send it to Hewlett Packard. Well, this is a bunch of BS, and I'm sending it to the New York State Attorney General's office. Let's see what they do with it. That's it.